Shakur Stevenson, the greatest fighter I've ever seen. Beautiful style,
Yes.
great technique, has the punching power, has the chin.
Breaking news. So Tevin Farmer came out calling out and questioning why his opponent William Zepeda was not drug tested, even though they agreed to testing and he was demanding to get tested. However, they did not get tested. Tevin Farmer said, quote, "Why wasn't me and Zepeda drug tested? Question mark. I asked multiple times in the locker room before we fought. They said after the fight and still no test. I'm just saying, boxing is dirty. You never know. Thank you to all of my supporters." And then when a fan responded with, "No wonder Zepeda had all that stamina," Farmer said, "It's not adding up." Well, it is adding up. You get a lot of stamina from taking PEDs. So that goes hand in hand with what Tevin Farmer is questioning. Additionally, he said, every other championship fight on the card was drug tested. Why not me and Zepeda? Question mark. I have so many questions. I kept asking before the fight. They told me after the fight, quote, "Oh, we was short-staffed." End of the quote. How? Question mark. It was only 6 fights on the card. A fan responded to Tevin Farmer by saying, "So you saying he was on something?" Farmer said, "I don't know. But one thing I do know is we were supposed to get tested and they did not test us. And I asked, it's suspicious." End of the quote. Listen, if you are clean, you're going to take the test. And if you're not, you're going to try to avoid it the best you can. It don't take a genius to figure out if you are a clean athlete in the sport of boxing, you're going to want to take the test. More importantly, you're going to want your opponent to be drug tested to make sure that he's not cheating. That's common sense. The fact that Tevin Farmer is the only one complaining about there being no drug testing, even though they agreed to it, and every other fight had it, except of them on the card, of course. On the other hand, William Zepeda being as quiet as a church mouse about there being no drug testing tells you everything you need to know. That's a clear sign of him being dirty. That's a clear sign of him being on that forbidden fruit, aka PEDs/steroids, as his country counterpart, Ryan Garcia, who's ironically also signed to Golden Boy. That being said, Shakur Stevenson, who is supposed to fight William Zepeda next, if William Zepeda doesn't duck the smoke like he did previously. William Zepeda was supposed to fight Shakur last Saturday night instead of Tevin Farmer. However, he ducked Shakur to fight Tevin Farmer. So we shall see if William Zepeda is going to grow the cojones to fight Shakur to begin with. But it's going to be extremely hard for William Zepeda to avoid Shakur this time around because Turkey is putting a lot of pressure on him and Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy, to make the fight, since they already agreed to it verbally. I'm pretty sure Oscar De La Hoya doesn't want to disappoint Turkey further, who is the investor. With how much time changed the fighters from Mexico from being warriors to being ducks. That being said, Shakur better jump on that VADA testing early. He better force William Zepeda to do drug testing early as hell and as strict as possible. Because I'm telling you, the way William Zepeda is moving, the man sounds guilty as hell of taking steroids, just like his country counterpart, Ryan Garcia. Now, after the fight with Tevin Farmer, William Zepeda came out responding to Shakur calling him out and them fighting next. Here is what William Zepeda had to say. Check it out.
Fight with Shakur Stevenson, what do you do to him?
¿Qué pasó cuando peleaste Shakur Stevenson? ¿Qué le hiciste? Sorry, can you repeat?
What does he do to Shakur Stevenson?
¿Qué te imaginas peleando una pelea con Shakur Stevenson? ¿Qué te imaginas haciéndole?
Bueno, pues igual, ahorita creo que Farmer tiene un estilo parecido como así boxeándolo a larga distancia. Ahorita nos demostró esta pelea que hay que seguir trabajando algunas cosas, hay que seguir puliendo y pues creo que nos prepara para alguna pelea a lo mejor a futuro con Shakur.
Listen, Shakur Stevenson and Tevin Farmer are very similar fighters. You know, we have the same way of fighting. And as you can see tonight, I will come forward. I will come with everything that I have, and I will give my best. And I think wanna be a great fight.
You're from San.
Man, this guy has the audacity to say that Shakur is just like Tevin Farmer and he's going to beat him the same way. But he got dropped by Tevin Farmer. He was getting outboxed and beat up by Tevin Farmer. The fight was extremely close. It wasn't until Tevin Farmer gassed out in the later rounds due to William Zepeda pace, due to William Zepeda throwing like 100 punches a round, which that's the part where taking steroids benefits you. Which you got to give Tevin Farmer a whole lot of credit for coming off a huge layoff to test two good contenders back to back, arguably beating them to a whole lot of people. A lot of people had Tevin Farmer beating Morataya. And last Saturday night, we just saw how Tevin Farmer dropped Zepeda and gave him the toughest fight of his career. While his opponent, William Zepeda, is out here ducking the steroid test just like his country counterpart, Ryan Garcia. With that being said, we shall see if William Zepeda is first of all going to agree to fight Shakur. Then we're going to see if William Zepeda is going to agree to take VADA drug testing. Because unlike Tevin Farmer, Shakur is not going to let that fly. If William Zepeda does that, if he does agree to both, I see Shakur shining like a diamond once they fight, pretty much giving William Zepeda the beatdown like Floyd Mayweather beat up Gotti. That's how the fight may go, but you never know. That being said, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section below, subscribe below, and to be continue on the next episode of Akhi TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.